Te egeneto, what's happened?
Everything realized
Ala.
he sent
Pola.
his child.
Panta, everything's happened?
Yeah.
Panta egeneto. Okay.
Yeah, he had a plan, you know, he wasn't willy-nilly about it.
And also, Harpagus was very, very naive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was he? Yes. Or did he just know he didn't have a choice? Think about that, because it says in the reading that he held it inside.
Yeah.
But
That
also,
could be like shock.
he was like, look at all these great things that have happened to his wife.
He
was
did
like,
tell his
ha,
wife
ha,
that.
ha,
But
ha,
also,
tricked
we don't
him.
even need to go into the discussion.
Actually,
about
this
Harpagus.
was his April Fool's.
It was kind of an April,
Oh my
terrible
God, that's
April Fool's,
great.
yes, yes,
April Fool's? That's not the way.
yes.
Oh, I like that. That's meta.
Well, I encourage you, if you haven't read what happens to him in Book 1 of Herodotus, that you read Book 1. It's a fantastic book about what happens to Harpagus. But in the immediate, let's see what happens here. Kalos. Nun, Hama. Metaphrasete parakalo. Ton, proton, logon. Harpagos men. So, metaphrasete. Here we go.
As Harpagus.
As Harpagus.
Having these things happen.
Okay. As Harpagus heard these things, Kalos, having bowed, Kai,
And like
poies,
speaking of
Megara,
Everything.
and then thought them, having considered that these as great things, okay, having thought highly or greatly of it, namely Hota on the one hand, and Hota, namely that a Paramartia,
The heir to him had come to be to what is necessary.
to that which is necessary, kalos, and that epa tukais, krestais, yeah, he had been called ekekleto epideknon kalos, eis haoikia,
He went into the house.
kalos, eselthon,
Arrived.
having arrived,
Immediately.
as he arrived, or immediately as he arrived, engaratoi pais heis monos, ete tria kai deca, pu malas te gegonos,
Because
Because
there was
one
a
child
child
to
him.
having come to be
Uh-huh.
13 years, 13
I think, at most.
kalos, tuton ex epepon.
He sent
He sent out
this
this
one.
He sent this one away, ien keluon, ordering,
to go.
ienaita,
Him to
to
go.
go, eis astuages,
The house of
Aces.
kai poien,
And
to
to
do.
do whatever.
hota on ekenos kelue.
Whatever that one was.
Kalos. Aldos,
He himself.
perikares on,
Very happy.
Fraze tegunaika,
Like tells his wife.
ta sum kuresanta.
The coincidence.
Kalos. Astoages da,
And Ostoages.
os autoi afficato ho hapahu pais,
As
As
the child of
Harpagus
Harpagus
arrived to him.
okay. Phraxas, Svaxas auton,
Cutting his throat.
in cut his throat, kai katamele dialon,
And taking him apart
Into bars.
tamen optesa,
And
roasting some.
sam, roasted some, tada hepsesa,
Some boil.
boiled ton creon,
Of the meats.
of the meats, kalos, poesamenos eutekta.
Considered
I mean, got everything well done, well accomplished. Eka hetoima. Okay, he was holding everything hetoima, ready. Kalos, kalos. Erbeta tes horas gignomenes to date nu.
When the time for dinner came to be.
Kalos. Pares an hoita aloid daimo tunes, daitumones.
The other guests were Harpagus.
Kaiho harpagos.
And Harpagus.
Kalos. Tois men alois kai autoi astuagea.
To the others and to Astragalus himself.
Kalos. Trapeze paratithento.
Tables were placed
on the
side.
This actually should be paratithento. Sorry about that. Epiplei melon
Filled
creon.
up
Filled with
sheep.
the meat of sheep. Kalos, kalos. Harpagoida.
To
Harpagus.
To paidos, to have two.
The tables were placed
Of his own child. Okay, filled with the meats, to paidos, to heotu, of his own child. Kalos. Plain kephales,
Except
te kai arkon keiron kat te kai podon.
Except
the head and the beginning of the hands and the feet.
Of the arms and legs, right?
all the rest.
All the rest.
We would say the ends, the tops of the arms and legs. Okay, kalos, kalos. Talapanta. All the rest, kalos. Tauta de chorus eketo. These things lay chorus outside or aside. Epakaneo kata kekalumena. Hidden beneath the basket, right? Hostatoi hapagoi edoke halas echen tes boras.
as it seems to Harpagus.
To have enough of the food, okay. Astoages eroto auton.
Astoages
asked him
Estee tite thuine.
If he enjoyed anything of the meal.
The meal, very good. Fameno du hapargu kai karate hestena kalos. Thank you. Having said that he
enjoyed it a lot.
enjoyed it very much. Paratheron. Oh, there's wow. What just happened?
I think it was
There we go. Okay, paretheron hois pros eketo ten kephalein tu paidos, kata kekalumenein kaitas keras kaitus podas. They brought to him, right?
Carried out.
Brought to him. Hois pros eketo, to whom it was assigned, right? Ten kephalein tu paidos, kata kekalumenein, hidden, kaitas keras kaitus podas.
And the hands
And the arms.
or the arms.
Now we're going to be talking about specifically the hands and the feet, right? Okay.
Because he ate the arms and legs. That's true.
Ekelion,
Having ordered.
they ordered.
They
This is the
ordered.
finite verb, right? This is they ordered harpagon.
Okay, they ordered Harpagus.
Prostantes,
Standing before him.
standing before him. Apokaluptein, to reveal. Okay, to reveal. Tekai labein,
And to take
ho gulatoi auton.
what he wished of them.
What he wished of them. Okay. Peithomenos da ho Harapagos.
Obey.
Kai kata apokalypton. Revealing. Horai ta lemata tu paidos.
The remains of the child.
He said the remains of his child.
What is Horai?
What's that?
What's Horai?
From Horao.
Oh, yeah.
Horao. So it comes, Horao, right? Horao is an alpha contract verb, right? Horao. So it's going to be hora is the stem, right? And then we have these endings. O, A's, A. And these contract into horo, right? And, oops, hor, ice, right?
Is it different from?
I'm very bad writing today. So hora is the stem, right? Hora. Then we add our endings, and this becomes horo, right? And hora plus ace, okay, turns into horais, right? And hora plus a becomes horai, right? See how that works? Everybody with me? Horoman, horata, and horosa. So he sees lemata, the remains, right? Idon, having seen, uta exeplage,
He was not shocked.
he was not shocked, entos tehautu gignatai. He became within himself, right? He became within himself. We would say he was not shocked and he kept it inside. Erota de auton ho astuages. E gignoskoi hotu theriu crea bebrokoi. Of what animal he ate the meats, right? Okay, so he's asking that because he is uncertain that Harpagus really understands, okay? Obviously, Harpagus knows what's going on right here. So this is insulting, right? As though that weren't bad enough. Hoda gignoskein efe. He said that he knew, understood, that autos gignoskein, that he knew, kai areston enai pan. And pan, all, enai, all was, there's the infinitive, right? The infinitive verb to be that all was areston. What does arestos mean?
Like aristocracy.
As in aristocracy, what does it mean?
Rule by the few. No, that'd be.
That'd be polyglos, right? Aristos. The noble, the best, right? Okay. He said that pan ariston enai.
Everything was best.
Everything was best, okay? We would say, couldn't be better.
That's just, okay. Yeah, okay.
Everything is best. Ho on basilius erde.
That which the bastard.
That which the basilius erde.
That which the king did.
Does, okay?
Does,
Whatever the king does, that's the best, okay? Erde. Kalos tutois da amepsamenos. Harpagos, harpagos, ame psalmenos,
Harpagus saying these things.
having replied,
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
right, replied
Reply through things.
by means of these things, tutois, kai analabon ta loipa ton creon,
Having taken their names
Uh-huh.
the meats.
of the meats, kalos, esta oikia.
Oh no!
En tuthen de emella, en tuthen, this is going to be, it's an adverb, right?
Mellow.
Okay. It's going to mean en tuthen in this place, okay? En tuthen. It's related to entautha, okay? It's in tautha. This is the there, right? There. He emala.
Is that fixing?
He was fixing, okay? He was fixing hos ego dokeo,
As it seems to me.
as it seems to me, or as I think, right? As I think. Halisa stapsen tapanta.
To me.
Halisas,
Enough.
no.
Wait, that's a
We've seen Jalisco, right? Jalisco.
Oh, like caught or
Caught,
captured.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
So having caught everything, having collected, we would say, having collected everything. To thopsane tapanta.
To bury the rest.
To bury tapanta. Not ta loipa,
Oh,
but ta
right.
lemana.
All of it.
Everything.
Everything, to bury everything. Those basileis, they
Oh.
were
You're not kidding around.
okay. So if you're basileus, what are you going to do now? If you're astuages,
Deal with the child.
yeah.
I think they're
Start
asking something about.
reconnecting with
Mhm.
Cyrus.
So it's probably don't know what would change his mind to make him think, oh, I should keep my grandchild now, but we obviously know that something will happen to keep Cyrus alive.
Like, you don't know, he said he wanted to like bury the hatchet with his daughter so he could actually mean that. And this was just all for punishing Harpagus for betraying him.
Or he's still pissed.
Yeah.
This is
Well, what has astuages always done?
consulted the Magi.
He's consulted the Magi, right?
You're so right.
He's got to consult the Magi, right, to see what's going on. You know.
I can't wait to see
Right?
what he
Well, so
says.
the Magi, the Onero following.
Mhm. The dream interpreters. The onerpoloi, kalos, kalos.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's he going to ask the dream interpreters?
What's
No,
Cyrus?
what-
Probably like, what should I do about Cyrus? Like,
Yeah, what should I do about Cyrus? Okay, how does this fit into what you predicted, right? Okay. What do you think the dream interpreters are going to say?
The same thing.
Same thing.
I don't know. I mean,
Regulating.
we know Cyrus lives, so maybe they won't.
I have a question before we
Yeah.
move on. What was in tooth then?
And Teuthen is the same thing as Antautha.
Okay.
It means there, okay?
Okay.
So having gone, we would say, having gone thence, right? He was about to, okay,
Thank you.
with the intention there, okay, meaning at the house. Halisas, having gathered things up, to thopsein tapanta, to bury everything.
Got it. Thank you.
These, you know, these are the constituent elements of these adverbials, right? The, okay, we've been talking about the, which means where from, okay, where it has a sense of separation, as opposed to da, which has a sense of directionality. So da is that way, then or the is from that way, okay? And here you've got enta, right? From entos, inside, right? Okay. So we would say literally from therein, okay? Fixing to or about to do something, okay?
It's just the way the dog wants it. Like, sorry, like.
I've never
You've never heard that?
I've heard the cookie.
Ekenos, tissimane ekenos, ekenos.
Okay.
Ekenos. We've got hutos, right? Hutos. Aute. Tuto, right? Okay, this is a demonstrative pronoun. Tutos, tutu, okay. Tautes, tutu, and then we've got tutoi, right? Taute, tutoi, right? Okay, it's one demonstrative pronoun system, right? Okay, where essentially we've got a combination of to, or to, and the definite article, right? Then we've got the other, that means this, right? This, that looks back to something. And then we've got hoda, right? Hoda, oops. Hida, hida, and toda, right? Toda, and then we've got tuda, right? Tuda, testa, tuda, oops. Okay. Kaita loipa, right? Everybody see that? So here we've got this da, which means what?
The following.
It means they're pointing towards something, right? Okay, okay, tuda. So here we have, again, we've got a combination of the definite article plus an adverbial ending, right? Okay, and it means this, which is coming. So it's anticipatory, right? Kalos. And now we've got this one over here, this ekenos. Ekenos, ekene. Ekeno. Okay. And we have seen this adverb, eke, right? Which means what? We saw this, for example, in the story about Abraham, right? Eke, it means there, right? At that place. We're making now, that's an adverb, and now we're making adjectives out of this by ending by these endings, right? Endings of the first and second declension. So it means there or that one, right? That. Okay. So hutos, haute, tuto, and hoda, heda, toda are these. Okay, these in different, looking in different directions, and ekenos means that. Okay, so this one, that one. Hutos or hoda and ekenos, right? Ala erotemata? Those are good questions. Kalos, kalos, elenkos magon. What would that mean? Magon. Okay, the what?
The interrogation.
Interrogation of the Magi, kalos, kalos. Astuages, hamatois oneiropolois, perikuru buliuatai.
Councils together with the Magi.
Kalesta, kalesta. Paras kiwadzontes. They
do
something.
They do something.
Althus ton anagnosma peritotuko.
Reading about.
The reading about
the child. To the
Kaitugamu mandanes.
Yes, the offspring and whatnot.
Kaito peraharpagu.
and about Harpagus.
Harpagus.
Tutoin oikeon pistotatu.
Like the steward of the household.
Very good.
Yes.
Anagignoskata.
You read.
Not you read, but
You will
No.
you read, imperative.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all read Alphas. This should be to anagnosma, right? The reading about Toku,
About the child.
Kaitugamu mandanes.
And the offspring of Mandana.
Okay. Not the offspring, that would be genus, the gamos. As in polygamos.
Oh.
The marriage. The marriage, mandane. Kaito.
And
So we would say, Kaito understood anagnosma.
and the reading.
And the reading, pera harpagu.
About
About
Harpagus.
Harpagus.
Kaitu histotatu ton oikeon.
Steward of the household.
Okay. Of the most trustworthy or the most trusted of the household. Okay. Carlos. So what might this be? Paraskiwadontes. You're supposed to do something. You're supposed to read. Okay, doing this. First of all, what kind of word is that? Good. All right, let's break it down. What are its characteristics? Plural. Good. Nominative. Gender. That would be paraskiwadzonta. Masculine, very good. Okay. What would be the feminine? No. Para, skew, as, usai. Right? Para skewadzusai. Right? Because remember the participial form, on, right? On, usa, okay, on. So usai, because it's plural, right? Nominative plural, right? Okay. So what does that modify?
Nullifies me or you.
Yeah, it means the plural, it's a subject, right? It's nominative, so it modifies the subject. So you all doing this, read these stories, read these readings, right? Tell us what, so number, case, and gender, we've got that. What about tense and voice? Present tense, very good, excellent. And voice? Active, very good, very good. What would it be if it were passive or middle passive?
It would be
Paraskiwads. Omenoi, right? Omenoi. What would it be if it were feminine? Omenai. Very good, Carlos. What if it's neuter?
Omenai.
Omena. Kalasta. Okay, so what might that mean? You doing this, read again the story about the offspring and marriage of Mandanes, and the story about Harpagus, the most trustworthy of the members of the household. What might that be? So, Ruthika, do you know what the word for Friday is in modern Greek?
Yeah, it's paraskeue.
Paraskeue. Okay. Why would the which is, you can see it's related to that, right?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah. Paraskeue. Okay. Paraskeue. Where's my? Where's my accent?
On the upside.
I think it's paraskeue, but let me make sure, okay? Paraskeue. Oh my gosh, I was wrong. Paraskeue. Okay. So this is the word for this is the name for Friday, okay, in modern Greek. Why would they name Friday? What happens on Friday?
The weekend.
What is one supposed to do on a Friday? You're supposed to prepare for the weekend.
So it's preparing.
Preparing, okay. Preparing, paraskeue, right? Paraskeue literally means the preparation, okay? Because Friday is preparing for the Sabbath, right?
Yeah.
Kalos.
Read again. Reading about.
Yes. Right. Okay. And you would read about those because what?
Yeah, like to remind about the Magi.
Because you're going to read about the Magi, right? Okay. All right, so you go back and you will, as you go, because there's vocabulary that's going to be German, you're going to reprise that. So we'll do a couple of sentences here, but then that's the idea. I want you to go back and reread those sections, right? Part of your 500 words, and for the day, and then we will continue on. Incidentally, we're not going to have a class on Friday. 3 days this week. You're so good. All right, kalos. Harpagoi, men, on the one hand, two harpagus, right? Astuages dikein tautein etheka. Who? Astuages.
Like a placed
Mhm.
justice.
Placed upon him, right? Yes. Exacted, we would say.
Okay.
Dikein tautein.
This justice.
This
Yeah.
justice. Okay, this justice. Kuru da pera. About Cyrus. And note the accent here. Okay? Normally it's pera, right? Followed by its object. When the accent shifts back to pera, then the object is in front. Okay? Isn't that clever? That's so elegant, right?
Yes, it is.
It's totally awesome.
Because in speaking, it would be obvious.
In speaking, it would be obvious, okay, of kuru de pera, as opposed to pera to kuru, right? Okay, kuru de pera, buyuon,
Wishing.
not bulomenos, but buyuon, counseling, okay, taking counsel, ekale tous autus, ton magon. He called tous autus,
To him.
okay?
Yeah,
Okay. So tous autus. Okay, so it's just not, he didn't akale autus, he called ekale tous autus. The those. But this would mean what? The of the magon, right? Right. So what's the difference between autus and tous autus? Do you think?
It's like the ones themselves.
The ones themselves, very good. The very ones, okay? The very ones ton magon of the magi. Hoi to and upnion autoi taute ekrinon. Who interpreted ekrinon, right? Who interpreted the in sleep, okay, the dream, the to enupnion, autoi, to him, to astuage, right? To astuages, interpreted for astuages, taute. Okay. Let's read our note, shall we? What? First of all, what is this? Dative what?
Feminine.
Dative feminine.
Singular.
Singular, very good. Demonstrative pronoun, right? Okay, meaning what? This. But this looking back, right? Okay, Carlos. So let's look at the note. Taute, haute, he, antonomia. Oh, not well, no. That's a good, it's not a bad guess, right? But you know what it is. What kind of is it? What kind of word is it? It's a what? It's a pronoun, right?
Yeah.
It's a word. It's a word that it's an onumia, right? From what we get the kind of noun, right? And it's ante. It's a noun that stands in the place, in the stead of something, right? Antonymia. Okay, so this pronoun, semane, katitem dialecton ton anglicon, in this way. Okay, in this way. Kai krosta ante dotike. Kai krosta. Looks kind of like the is adverbial, but what is this the?
It's an aorist passive.
Well, the sta is right. For example, so bulomai, right? I wish. Bulomai, right? Let's go through this. Bulomai, bule, bulatai, bulomatha, bulesta. Esta. So what is this?
So third person.
Not third, but second person plural, right? Second person plural, okay? Kraelmein, what is Kraelmein? Use, okay, so this is second person plural, right? You use. Okay, so we've got a little on there. What would that mean?
Which?
No.
Indirect discourse?
What's that?
Is it indirect discourse?
Or like
It's like shifting.
It shifts like the mood.
It's just the mood, right? And so what are our possible moods? Optative, subjunctive, indicative, and imperative, right? Okay. This is the subjunctive, right? So you would use, okay, you would use te dotekei,
The dative
the
case.
dative, hos ex hege somenoi. What kind of word is this?
It's optative.
Optative.
Right, that's the Yoda.
You know, they do think the optative. Okay. All right, what kind of word is that? Participle, right? Okay. Participle. Number, case, and gender?
Masculine.
Masculine.
Plural, sorry.
Masculine, plural, right? Nominative, very good. So what's it? So what is it modifying?
You.
You all. You all. Okay. Tense and voice.
Present.
Asomenoi.
No. It's aorist.
Asomenoi.
Oh, and
Future. Okay. Future. Okay. Future. Middle or passive?
It's
Middle, right? It has a direct object, okay? It has a middle, so it's middle, okay? Exegeomai, tisemane exegeomai. I what?
Yeah.
What's that?
I like that.
Exegeomai.
Yeah, I know. Go on before. Let me go back. Let me go way on back.
This is what you would look up in the lexicon, okay? We
Yes.
get, for example, the word exegesis, okay? Exegesis is from this word, yeah? And what is an exegesis?
It's like
It's a
when you
theological.
draw.
It's an explanation.
Yeah.
It's an explanation, right? So exegesis in Greek means the narrative. And hos plus the future participle means what?
It's a purpose.
Yes. You would use the dative to explain or express ton propon.
The turning or the means.
Okay, the means, okay. A
Which
or ta paronta.
things being amongst.
Things being on some, so we would say the circumstances, right?
Yeah.
Circumstances. Case praxeos. Oh, not proximity, but think of practical, pragmatic, of the action, praxis, okay? Of the doing, okay? Of the action, okay? So a practice is what? If you go to a doctor's practice, what does that mean? It's a place where the doctor what? Does stuff, right? Okay, that's where the doctor does stuff, is the practice, okay? Kalos, very good. So, in this way, you would use the dative case, right, to express the manner or the mode, right, or the circumstances of the action. Okay? Enditoi anagnosmata perite verices koras and atukata taute te krese. You encountered taute te krese. What would be the he kresis? The use. Very good, the use. Kalos. All right, we're out of time. I see that we're out of time. Thank you, guys. Excellent work today. Continue on. Let's see what happens. Let's see what